With the beginning of 2022 started, you can expect a lot of different collaborations with a lot of brands. We got Nike, Adidas, now New Balance is on a wave. There's so many different directions we can go towards. There's one in particular that I feel like everybody is either talking about or not talking about. It's either people love it or people hate it. I haven't even seen nobody be in between about it. Without a doubt, Drake is one of the most talented, most famous people in the world right now. With that being said, we all know that Drake has extensive ties with Jordan Brand and even Nike. For years now, Drake has been coming out with a lot of Jordan Brand collaborations, from the Jordan 10, the Jordan 12, and even the Jordan 8. And now he's looking like he's gonna be doing a lot of stuff with Nike after revealing a lot of different clothing drops with Nike and Nocta, whether it was the golf collabs, which was very fire, I might note. I was going for some of that stuff myself. It was very hard to get, and now the resale is almost out the water. Safe to say, I probably won't be buying those for those prices. He also did stuff like puffer jackets and activewear with Nocta, but it's official that sneakers are released and we get a mock-up or at least a photo. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, let me show you guys the Nocta Nike Hot Step Air Terra. This is the sneaker Drake is coming with this year, 2022. It's been rumored to release January 27th. Now, that is not like penciled in, it's not cemented. It obviously can change, but I had my mom moving like, could this sneaker be bigger than Travis Scott's Air Max that he has coming out? Now, we all know the crazy stuff that's been happening with Travis Scott, and we even know that it's been pushed back, which I think is gonna cause a lot more hype. You know, I know that Nike thought they were doing the right thing by pushing the shoe back due to all the unfortunate events that happened at Astro World, but even with that, man, I gotta say a lot of people are interested in these Travis Scotts now that they've been pushed back. So all it really did was increase a little bit more hype and increase a little bit more anticipation for the Travis Scott. Meanwhile, Drake is coming out with this new Nocta collaboration, and I'm hearing a lot of different things about this. People on the internet saying these look like K-Swiss. They saying they look like a pair of Filage, and even though it does, I cannot lie, got my attention. Now, hold up. Before we get too far into the actual Drake Nocta Nike collaboration, I do want to say I think that Drake is one of the most popular, most famous artist in the world. And with that being said, I don't think that Jordan Brand or Nike gives him his due diligence. Reason being is because we know that Drake has collaborated with other sneakers before, but I always felt like Nike or Jordan Brand always give him like the butt end of it. You know what I'm saying? If you look at some of Drake's silhouettes that he's been able to be a part of when it comes to Jordan Brand, and then if you look at other people like Travis Scott or even J Balvin, these guys get way better silhouettes. I mean, Travis Scott had Air Jordan 4s, Air Jordan 6s, even Air Jordan 1s, high and low. And if that don't do it, even the Nike Dunk SB. When we take a look at the shoes that Drake has been a part of, he got the Air Jordan 8, the Air Jordan 10, and the Air Jordan 12. I'm pretty sure if we look at like the sale points of those shoes, those silhouettes are so bad that I don't even remember the last OG 8 that was even released by Jordan Brand. Not to mention that the Air Jordan 10 probably hasn't been released in almost a year or two. Then when we get to the Air Jordan 12, it's like, yo, bro, these are 3 of the least worn silhouettes of the entire brand. So it had me thinking, why does Drake get these bad silhouettes? On top of that, the OVO colors is pretty simple and basic. The white, black, and gold. So it's not even too much creativity you can do on top of having these bad silhouettes. Now, bringing it all full circle, he's coming out with this new Nike, and once again, it's not the most popular silhouette. So it's all white. It looks almost like a Nike trainer. It also has like these holes on the side panel, or actually all around the sneaker. As well, you see like a little air bubble on the bottom half of the sneaker, as well as like these diagonal lines going through the whole upper. I really have no idea what like the thought process is behind this sneaker, and before I seen Drake collaborate with this Nike shoe, I've never seen it before. And the reason why I say it's kind of catching my interest is because sometimes different is cool. And I'm not gonna lie, this will be my first purchase of any Drake sneaker that I own. So the thought about having an OVO sneaker, or not even OVO, a Drake sneaker in my collection seems pretty cool. But it still doesn't hit me to why Drake only has access to like such limited sneakers or such limited silhouettes, especially when his relationship with Nike is so good. Like, we literally seen Nike give him the entire Nike facility to make a video. Laugh now, cry later. Like, he literally filmed the entire video. It was a Nike commercial. Every part of that video was in some sort of Nike facility. That's never been done before. Maybe Nike is putting a little bit too much pressure on Drake, right? They're trying to like make him collaborate or make him be a part of a lot of the sneakers that don't do well to maybe somehow boost some popularity or sales, but it's not really adding up to that. I also think this is the reason why they're pushing out this new Nike silhouette, because they think maybe if Drake is a part of it, then the releases after this model might do well because Drake Drake was a part of it. I mean, even Travis Scott had the Air Max 270s, but that was at least after he already established himself in the sneaker game to where he was like one of the most known or had some of the best sneakers to offer. Now, with all that being said, I still think that this has a good chance of being like more sought after than the Travis Scott, because the Travis Scott models aren't exactly mouthwatering either. In actuality, if it wasn't for the pushback, man, I don't even know if these things would be going like too hot for resale. We seen how the Air Max 270s was kind of high at the beginning, but now it's slowly starting to trickle down to where you can find pairs for $350 DS. Even though Travis Scott is making a return with the dark earth tone colorway that we've all grown in love, it's nothing better than a clean all white sneaker. And even though it does look like a K-Swiss, I'm not gonna lie, I'll put a K-Swiss up right now and kind of compare and contrast. And it also looks like a Fila. I ain't gonna hold you. I still think that this sneaker has a better chance when you think about like the overall success later on down the line. It's weird to me, and for some reason, the more I review sneakers and the more I start actually liking sneakers for what they are, the weird sneakers are kind of the ones that stick out to me. Like I literally have Nike Monarchs in my collection that I find at Ross for about $70. Of course, I'll do videos on these sneakers because I know they're not gonna do well. I mean, bro, they Nike Monarchs. But some of the colorways on the Nike Monarch 1 is fire. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of in that same lane to me. I think you will have to really appreciate a different look, appreciate different sneakers. And this is where I think that Kanye pretty much excels at, because a lot of the stuff that we see Kanye do is completely like in another lane than we've ever seen it before. I remember when we first seen the Foam Runner, when we seen the Knit Runner, and even the Yeezy 350, we was all like, what is this and what is going on? I think Drake is kind of getting that lane, but more on like the Nike perspective, where they don't have as many outrageous looks as Adidas, but it's still on the same type of time. However, these are my opinions on Drake's new team up with Nocta. Feel free to comment down below, man. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. If you want to roast this shoe, then roast it. I'm gonna be in the comments. If you're one of these people that's waiting for this release and you think it may have some upside to it and you're thinking about copping it, then also let me know in the comments as well. Of course, I will be reading over these, man, and just getting back with y'all as soon as possible. Hit the like button, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I will see y'all in the next one. It is your boy, Sniper Jones. You know I cannot leave without saying everybody want to be famous, but really put in that work, though. Snipe Squad, I love y'all. Dream big.